All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome. We are here for our 2-night special in Japan called Tokyo Vendetta. Of course, last year it was Ballad of the Fallen Angels, and changed it up to something a little bit more to my liking. So it is Tokyo Vendetta. What you have not seen, and I will warn you, I am glad I did this because a lot of the main matches are coming up, and I got guys secured for that. The undercard is pretty much completely blown out because I did not get what I need to get. So the game did not allow everything that I would have liked to have. So yeah, I have a lot of I had a lot of rewriting I have to do, and a lot of the rewriting for the undercard is stuff I'm just going to do kind of on the fly. So yeah, we'll see what happens. So we'll move over here. Of course, we will start with night 1 of Tokyo Vendetta. I can at least say that the matches, the one-on-one matches that we that I talked about, are definitely happening. So we can at least do that. Of course, Hawkeye Pro versus Dragon Gate is going to be the build for this. We start off with Shane Hollister versus Chima as one of our headline one-on-one matches. We'll have Hawkeye Pro's Katsuyori Shibata versus Dragon Gate's Masaki Mochizuki. We will have Hawkeye Pro's Kenny Omega versus Dragon Gate's BB Hulk. And in the main event, we will have Hawkeye Pro's Naruki Doi versus Dragon Gate's Yamato. So a lot of big matches coming up with that. Those are at least our main one-on-one matches, including a match I don't have a match card for, but I'll be putting that in there. Then we will have, I might as well do it now. Tomorrow night, after Hawkeye Pro versus Dragon Gate, we'll have just a straight Hawkeye Pro night for night 2. A lot of things kind of up in the air, at least for that. We have at least a couple of Hawkeye Pro Grand Prix matches in Juice Robinson versus Beretta. And then, of course, another big Hawkeye Pro Grand Prix match in Shinsuke Nakamura versus Tetsuya Naito. The other couple of matches kind of up in the air. We were supposed to have Mulligan and Sami Sabay. Of course, Mulligan thrown out and disqualified from the Hawkeye Pro Grand Prix, and Io Shirai and Hiromu Takahashi, but of course it seems as though Io Shirai will not be able to make Tokyo Vendetta with her concussion, so we'll see what might happen with that. But we do have our non-Grand Prix matches, and that is, of course, the Women's Tag Team Championship on the line. The Reinas come home to defend against Leva Corp. Leva Corp have, I forget who they beat. I think it was either the Revolution or, yeah, so I can't remember exactly who it was. But the Reinas will be on their home court defending the women's tag team titles. Leva Corp are planning to spoil their homecoming, and we'll see what happens with that. And then, of course, Leva Bates winning a 4-way dance, a 4 corners elimination match to earn a shot at the Hawkeye Pro Women's Championship. And, of course, we'll see if Kairi Hojo might have something to say about that. We know she's in Japan. We know she's been around. We'll see what happens with that. But Dash Chisako in her first title defense against Leva Bates. And then, of course, MMA hybrid rules. Brock Lesnar versus Bob Sapp. 2 big guys going at it. This should be a hoss fight for the ages. And then, of course, the main event will be Kushida defending the Hawkeye Pro Heavyweight Championship against Akira Tozawa. A lot of big-time matches coming up. I can't wait to do that. And, of course, on top of all of that, if I can start clearing that out, it is also, like I said, with the Hawkeye Pro Grand Prix, we will be dealing with the Hawkeye Pro Grand Prix. if I can back everything out here. There we go. Hawkeye Pro Grand Prix. We'll take a look at the standings real quick because we are going into Block A. We're going to have our third official week of Block A matches coming up. And after 2 weeks, this is what we are looking at so far. As you can see, Shinsuke Nakamura and Hiromu Takahashi at the top with 4 points apiece. And then, of course, Taylor Mulligan, Juice Robinson, and Sami Sabay and Io Shirai all sitting at 3 points apiece. So very close between the top 6 competitors. And unfortunately, Tetsuya Naito and Beretta each with only 1 point right now. So that is about where we're at here. Let me make sure that the TEW stuff is set. And before well, you know what? I guess I might as well just change it over. And I think I just need to just set it up because there's not much else left to do. I don't know why they would just assume I was going to do that. Let's see. We want this on pay-per-view. There we go. Move over to Japan, and we are at the world-famous Ryogoku Sumo Hall. Set to be sold out, so I am excited for that. Hey, Jack, what's up? Oh, there's a lot going on. Okay, so let's get the main card stuff in there. The ones that we know are going to happen. Let's get let's see. Cats. Oh, this is gonna be a pain because of how many dudes are in here right now. Katsuyori Shibata and oh no, why don't I see him? Oh, that's right. Okay, let me look to make sure no one's okay. I didn't assign him a position on the roster. That's why. Okay, let's just auto push for today. We'll figure everything else out in a second. I need them. I need these guys. Okay. Katsuyori Shibata. Where are you at? Shibata and Masaki Mochizuki. There we go. Oh, Jesus. How long should these guys go? Ooh. I bet he could call in the ring. Let me see here. Tokyo is Spanish for Boricua. Where did I see that? There it is. Which is Japanese for Puerto Rico. Oh, okay. Damn. Okay, he can't really call this. I feel like Mochi is severely underrated in this game. Then again, this is Mochi that wasn't world champion yet again. So I'm thinking he's also 50, but this dude at 50 is able to fucking go. This dude as Dreamgate champion was able to fucking go. 13. I think 13. 13's probably good. Shibata walking away with this one. And I think open match. Should they go all out? Let's have them go all out. They can go all out for 13 minutes. Wasn't he Open the Freedom Gate champ? I can't remember. I know he was Dreamgate champ not too long ago. And let's do decisive win, and we'll have him tap Mochi out. There we go. Okay, so we have at least that much. Then we've got Chima and Shane Hollister. Mod makers don't know anything about Japan, have WWE focus. Yeah. God, how long should these guys go? Let's see, 88, 85. Jesus, all right. These guys could probably go for a little bit, honestly. And they can call it the ring. This is going to be our storytelling match then. This is going to be 20 minutes. Chima's walking away with it, so hopefully that makes people happy. That makes certain people happy that this was planned. Call in the ring, slow build. Decisive finish. Chima getting a clean win over Hollister. Yeah, I'd put Chima over. Hollister's unhappy at the booking. Oh well. I should make enough money off this. Fuck him. Look like he hides kids in the basement. Jesus. Yeah, I'm going to try to keep up with the chat because there's a lot of you, chatting here. So I appreciate that, though. It's a lot going on. So, yeah, I'm hoping, I'm appreciative of that. And Kenny Omega. And the chubby botch machine, BB Hulk. Fuck you, Tyler. 87 and 80. All right. And 82, 61. Jesus Christ, BB. I guess we can go 16. Yeah, we'll go 18 so they can still slow build. Who's winning this? Kenny's winning this. Kenny I'm hoping that he's okay, but he's let me see here. Yeah. Let's see. Let's do open match. We'll slow build, decisive win. There you go. Before the show publicly fire Shane Hollister. Jesus Christ. And I think that's it. Yeah. Finger Polka Doom and Hulk is in the Bullet Club. I'm glad I don't need more Dragon Gate guys in the next few months because I feel like I'm not going to be able to grab any guys for a while. All right. Where is he at? Naruki Doi, and Yamato. All right. Oh, that's the. Oh God, that's the other Yamato. Hang on. That's gonna bother me if I don't change it. Where's the other? That's Hiroshi Yamato. That's the Yamato. Is there any? Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. So there was a point in time where I was going to bring Yamato in for kind of a Naito type deal. I never did it, but I made a picture for him. I totally forgot about that. I forgot I did that. There we go. So Naruki Doi and Yamato. Let's see here. Forgot the wrestler who looked like a pedo in this series. You mean Colby Carino, I'm assuming, with his like tongue out and everything. Just looked like a creep. Oh yeah, they can call this one in the ring. We'll have them call it in the ring. We'll have them go a little bit too. It only makes sense. This is going to be the Mick Foley one too. Mick Foley will be the one to do this. All right. Naruki Doi getting the victory here. Open match, call it in the ring, slow build. It's going to be a tainted win. Oh, the pedo was Mark Sherman. Jesus Christ. Tainted finish because we're going to get interference on Yamato by, let's do Akira Tozawa. Yeah, I think it'll just be Tozawa. I could do Sho and Yo, but I'm just going to do Tozawa. And I think that's good. There we go. All right, so those are our main matches. Undercard. No, I forgot. There's one more match that the match that everyone didn't even realize they wanted, and I changed it so that it's not an eye candy based match. An evening gown match between the recently brought back to his gimmick Ladybeard versus Yosuke Santa Maria. There we go. Evening gown match. All right, how long could this go? Probably not long. Got to keep this one in the ring. Lady Beard and Pete Dunne. Oh my god. Is Big R versus Cedric happening? Big R is almost certainly going to be on the show. I don't know if it's going to be Big R versus Cedric, just because if it's going to happen, I might actually just put it on the main card, because at this point I need as many Dragon Gate guys as possible. So that's the main, right? And we'll make that like 12 minutes. 13. There we go. Yosuke Santa Maria getting the victory here. And we'll make it an open match, but a decisive win. There we go. That'll be the main event all the way back up here. So, all right, 97 minutes of that. We got probably another 90-something here. All right, borrow from development, because Big R is going to come up. I'm going to borrow him, and we're going to bring up Alexander, and we need Flamita. Is there anybody else from Dragon Gate that I might have forgotten? Any other Dragon Gate boys? I think I might have picked them all up. Anyone possible? Looks like it. Okay. Did anyone die that was in your company? I don't think so, no. Evening Gown Championship is a gimmick belt. Walter's first NXT UK match. Yeah, I did see that. That was something. All right, so I promised a 6-man tag with the cleanup crew, and God damn it, I'm going to stick to it. But I need to change up the wrestlers. So Tama's coming out there. Whoops. Tama's coming out there with Smojo, Joe, and Rude, and it's still going to be Shingo. It was supposed to be Berserk. It was supposed to be Cleanup Crew versus Berserk. So Shingo and BB and brother Yashi, but we need another dude from Berserk, I think. See if there is anyone I can think of, or maybe I could just put someone else in. There's some guys. I have Magnum Tokyo. Now he kind of doesn't quite fit here, but you know what? Maybe we can take a dude who can take the pinfall. So I don't think I have any other Berserk dudes. So Evening Gown Championship was a $1 million championship. Cleanup Crew versus Shingo, Yashi, and Magnum Tokyo. Whoops, that went the opposite way. Magnum Tokyo. Okay. Where's Tozawa? Tozawa's interfering in the main event, and he's going to be competing tomorrow night. So let's do 11 minutes, I guess. Man, I feel bad. Maybe 13. I'll do like 13. Tama getting the win here. We'll make Magnum Tokyo take the loss. Tokyo has to win. The show's named after him. Open? Maybe not even open. Poor Shingo's got to be paired with these guys. By the way, it was supposed to be okay. So this match, I guess I'll at least get to it here. Let me see here. Decisive win. So this match was set to be Cleanup Crew versus Berserk. It was supposed to be Shingo Takagi, L. Lindemann, and Punch Tominaga. which obviously Punch was going to be taking the fall for that, but Magnum Tokyo will take that. So, yeah, I thought it was going to be at least kind of cool to have Cleanup Crew and Berserk at least have like a Berserk like reunion with Shingo, Lindemann, and Tominaga, but didn't quite work out. And Brother Yashi was going to be in another match that I think I could still kind of do something along the lines of it. We'll see. So we can put that there. Let me see here. Isn't Punch Dragon Gate's Heath Slater? Basically. I do need to change a couple of things here because I have a couple of guys I need to use. I wonder if he's already... Yeah, we're just going to use his default. Uha Nation. And then... Pac. So I need places for these two. I'm thinking I'll stick them probably in the 6-man tag as well. See, now that I know I'm using Pac, I could probably have put him up here somewhere in the mains, but it's all right. I think what I'll do. Let me see here. Can I get no fun done for developmental? All right, I need to see who's still on that maybe I haven't used. All right, I need Flamita. All right, so who haven't I used here? I need Uha Nation and Pac, Dragon Kid, Big R, Cedric, and Flamita. I think that's basically where I'm at. So Uha, Pac, Dragon Kid, Big R, Cedric, Flamita. Okay. So I have a Roppongi 3K tag match that I'm thinking it was supposed to be Roppongi 3K versus the Millenials. So I can still get Flamita in there. But I think for the sake of it, we should put Dragon Kid in there. Just feels like it makes sense. Roppongi 3K versus Flamita and Dragon Kid. And these guys could probably go balls to the wall for a while. Dragon Kid he'll be fine. I think he'll be fine. Well, maybe we'll have it scripted. I don't know. We're going to give it... I'm changing it up here. Millennials were supposed to win. Roppongi 3K is winning. Open match. We'll just script it and a decisive win. Just 10 minutes there. There we go. Put that up there. And then... Who else did we have? We have Big R and Cedric, who... Isn't Dragon Kid like 48? Yeah. Assign some gimmicks. They're going to be here for one night. You know? I think it'll be fine. Okay. Let's see. Los Ingobernables were supposed to have a 6-man tag against Brother Yashi, Susumu, and Genki Horiguchi. So... That's definitely not even close to happening. But I think if we put... What if we did Uha, Pac? We could do Big R. What if we just did a tag team then? What if we did... oh my god, where are they at? Oh my god. Los Ingobernables. What if we did La Sombra and Sonata versus Uha and Pac? Just get Pac a 1v1 against like Naito. Because who gives a fuck? I'm trying. I think that'll be kind of neat. 12 minutes, and these guys are going to go balls to the wall. Like, this is going to be our balls to the wall match. Oh. Where's Pac sit in popularity? Wow, Pac is just not... That's all right. La Sombra's pretty high up there. Sonata should be pretty high up there. Sonata's a lot better along in popularity than I thought he was. Gotta be honest. Let's give it to La Sombra then. Not having neckbeard Sonata. I know. I probably need to try to find a neckbeard Sonata pick. There we go. La Sombra. You say that every time you look at Sonata's pop. Do I? I don't think I really looked at his popularity all that much. I'm just kind of surprised because I don't like he's in a tag team and all that, but yeah, okay. La Sombra the victor. Match will be open. These guys are going to go balls to the wall with a decisive finish. Actually, I'm going to give it a tainted finish. Because I might come back with Pac might come back. I might give Pac a chance to come back. Let's have Chris Jericho distract him. He'll be out there with Los Ingobernables. Why not? He could potentially come back with a Pac Jericho match. That's gonna annoy me if I don't get rid of that. There we go. That'll definitely be an opening contest. I think that feels. No, we'll do Roppongi 3K versus Flamita and Dragon Kid, then Los Ingobernables versus Uha and Pac. I think that's most of the matches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could put. I think it's going to be a pre-show match because I still want to do that. That Big R Shimizu. Where is Big R? Why don't I see Big R? Hang on. Did I put him somewhere else? Big R Shimizu opener. Okay. I must have missed him. Hang on. Big R Shimizu and Cedric Alexander. That's gonna be pre-show. Let's have them go. They can go like 10, 11 minutes. It's pre-show. It doesn't really matter that much. Big R getting the victory. We'll make it an open match, decisive win. There you go. Isn't Jericho like 50 in 2020, like 49 actually? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I mean, I think we can maybe still get one solid match out of Jericho. You know, his skills are definitely declining, and he probably can't go that far. I don't know. Yeah, that 43 stamina is not that good. But I think if we give him one more solid match, we might have something. Big R wins with a 5 count. Oh my god. All right. I think 138 minutes. I felt like I was going to do longer. Let me see. Shibata Mochi, Chima, Hollister, Mega. I'm trying to remember if there's anybody else from this shit that I might have missed. Doesn't look like it. It looks like I put everyone in there that I wanted to. But because of that, I feel like I can up this just a little bit here. Well, maybe not with BB. BB's 61 stamina is iffy. Chima Shane Hollister could probably go a little bit longer. Yeah, Chima Shane Hollister can go a little bit longer. That's alright. Ishii needs a gimmick. Trying to think if there's anything else. I think I'm okay. Big R Cedric Alexander probably could be on the main card if I really wanted. Let's do that. Fuck it. We'll break up the tag matches a little bit with that. Even though one-on-one matches usually don't happen on undercards like this. That's all right. All right, 156 minutes. That means we could probably do a good half hour's worth of angles. Still hit under 200 minutes probably. But I am going to put, I am going to put a, what is it? A intermission. So Joey Styles, Shawn Michaels, and let's do special singles match. Yes. Let's do Tozawa. Let's do Tama. Tama will probably have a few things to say. Let's do Kenny Omega along with the Young Bucks. Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, and then let's do maybe a Dragon Gate guy. Maybe we can get a. Let's do Pac. Pac can talk, right? Pac can kind of talk. There we go. There we go. Hey, Mike, what's up? 1/3 of Baby Metal left the group, and now you're sad. Pretty much all of Baby Metal. Oh, yeah, that's right. 1/3 of, one of the Baby Metal. I was thinking about Lady Baby. It's like, yeah, Lady Baby is definitely not a thing. They're all doing their own shit now, but yeah, I remember hearing one of them wasn't around, and I didn't. There was a lot of questions as to whether or not she was gone. But yeah, it's kind of sad to know. Let me see here. Yeah, intermission with Styles and HBK. Featuring Tozawa, Tama, Elite, and Pac. There we go. Messing with FIFA. Oh, nice. Let's see here. That's probably like 12 minutes. And we'll put that before. Maybe we should do Lady Beard and Yosuke Santa Maria first. And then we could do, they could be our, we could split it up like that. We'll do like, okay, yeah, that's how we're gonna go into, our intermission with Lady Beard and Santa Maria. Just 1 second as I need something to drink. God, it's midnight already. I gotta work tomorrow, but I took a nap, and I took a longer nap than I planned. By the way, what's up, G bro? Yeah, I meant to just take like maybe a 2-hour nap, wake up at like 7, and I ended up waking up at like 10:30, and I'm like, fuck. All right, well, main event in the first half. And, all right, let me see here. Will I get penalized for the lack of women? I don't think so. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't have them one of the nights last time, and it was fine. So, I think it'll be okay. Illness made her miss the tour. She couldn't end up coming back. Remember to return as a solo star. Jesus. What the hell am I doing up? I took a nap, and it was longer than I planned. So, I'm awake right now. I'll probably sleep in a couple hours once I'm done with this, but yeah, I need to figure this out. Let's see. Roppongi 3K, Flamita, and Dragon Kid. I'm trying to think. Could Show and Yo talk? Probably not. Here. Let's have them all come out now. That might actually help. Start the show with them. Probably gonna get your ass handed to you next game. Damn. Let me see. You didn't miss the stream because it isn't a normal hour. You're right. There we go. Monster Max out. R3K ready for match as Doi, as, let's see, Akira puts them over, and Doi plans on beating Yamato. There we go. Just like 5 minutes. There you go. That way Sho and Yo can be introduced without having to talk. And we can put over the main event at the top of the show. Here we go. Can Cedric Alexander cut a promo? Not really. But I'm thinking we'll do, all right. Big R entrance. Whoops. Entrance. Interrupted by Cedric, who they brawl around the building. I just realized I'm doing a Karakuan Hall brawl in Ryogoku Sumo Hall. I don't know how good this is gonna be. Because I was just thinking, yeah, they go up towards the balcony. It's kind of a blood feud, even if it's just a month. But I was like, oh, wait, yeah, we're in the bigger building. There we go. I just realized they're probably going to shit on a lot of what's about to happen throughout this show. I just also thought about that. Let's see. Lower mid card, so that should be okay. This one's gonna die. I just realized this one's probably gonna die a horrible death on the show, isn't it? This'll be fine. Everyone else has names attached to it. Karakuan. To be fair, I call it Korakuen Hall, but I've heard Korakuen and I've heard Karakuan. So I usually call it Korakuen. I'm going to throw this on the pre-show because I'm going to get, like, this is going to get shit on hard if I didn't. I want to have the match, but I don't want to tank my entire show for it. Speaking of, where is this at? Opener. Oh shit, this one's also going to tank too, isn't it? Oh, no. Oh, man. That's all right. That's all right. At least I'll only have one. Korakuen, but fast. Karakuan. I don't know. I always... See, here's the thing. Is I saw a video quite a while back with Roppongi Vice and Will Ospreay where they called it Korakuen Hall. And usually I wouldn't, like, take that at face value, but Rocky Romero's been there for, like, a decade. So, when he says Korakuen, I was like, maybe it's Korakuen. Because that's how he said it, and he's been living there for a while. So, maybe make the openers open. That's probably a good idea, honestly. Yeah, we'll just throw that over here. And we'll just start with what I planned on, what I kind of wanted to start with anyway. Syllables can't end in Japanese the way you pronounce it. Ladybeard, Reika Psyche. Korakuen Hall's how Omega said it in the BTE as well. See? And he's fluent in that shit. Animu mod for this game. I don't think it's going to happen just because I don't have time anymore to try to, like, finish that. Promos may tank if none of them have any sort of Japanese language rating. I think they've all been around each other enough that it should be fine because just about everyone on the roster is, like, fluent in Spanish and Japanese now because of the diversity of people. And by diversity, I mean Americans and Japanese. Or Americans, Canadians, Europeans, and Japanese. Deadlift Lolita concert starts the show. is Lady Beard, Lady Bread. that's the new gimmick. The stress is always on the first. Okay. As Lady Beard, is dressed in his gown. All right, 5 minutes of this. I don't know how well this is probably also going to be not the greatest, but we'll see what happens. There we go. We'll see. Maybe, you know what, we'll have Kevin Kiley introduce them. That might give a little bit more. So a little bit bigger success for them because they get to start off with a concert. All right, perfect. Gender bender Lesnar. Jesus, that's a tongue twister. All right, Los Ingobernables, Uha Nation, and Pac. All right, so La Sombra, Sonata, and Chris Jericho. I don't know why I said it like that. I think it's because I love how the New Japan announcer says Chris Jericho's name. And let me see here. So yeah, Los is out as Jericho. I feel like I feel like they should almost play the heels in this match. I don't know, because they are gonna heal it up at the end. Let me see here. Los is out as Jericho. Let me see. Yeah. Heels on audience. I'm trying to think like what he would say. Los is their initials. I mean, I don't think it would be, but I just put Los out there like that, just so that I don't have to put Los and Gobernables. So Los is out as Jericho, heels on the audience. Oh, La Sombra. Oh, Chris Jericho. Why did I? God damn it. It's too late in the night for me to do this. Oh, God damn it. I'm sitting here like, what? God damn it. Jericho heels on the audience. Yeah, and calls them how do you say is there a way to say stupid idiot in Japanese without just saying baka twice? Double bakas. La Sombra. That's almost his Irish gimmick. Just calls them idiots. 4 minutes, I guess. Put that there. And we'll have a little thing. Baka twice summons Terry Taylor. Pac, Chris Jericho. Sex appeal. Pac's sex appeal. There we go. We should also put La Sombra and Sonata. They're selling. Jericho celebrates with Los as Pac is incensed at his loss. Calls them hey fuckface. I should just put that. Fuck it. Hang on. Once I get done with this. That's right. I forgot about that. He just calls them fuck faces. Calls them fuck faces. And then proceeds to wear clockwork orange makeup. Sonata just stands there, not included. Did I not put him there? Oh, I did. Okay. Oh no, that was. Okay, yeah. I was sitting here like, wait, what? All right, cleanup crew. Oh man. So yeah, Tama Tonga, Samoa Joe, and Robert Roode. Fuck it. Alex Shelley needs to be out there too. Cleanup crew out. Let me see here. How would Tama Jericho screaming fuckface at a crying child? Oh, Lance Archer. Tama puts himself over as a Japanese legend. Let's see. As Shelley looks uncomfortable. There we go. There we go. 4 minutes there. He doesn't do a lot of talking. There we go. Bring that up that way. I'm thinking, let's see, Tama Tonga, Alex Shelley, and let's do Shingo. Because I feel like that'd be the best one. Yeah. Let's see. Tama picks up Shingo and forces Shelley to... Oh my god. What the fuck is... What the fuck is Alex Shelley's finisher? I want to see this. What the fuck is... I just realized I don't fucking know Alex Shelley's finish. Border shitty stretch, Shiranui, underarm snap, STO, sliced bread. Is it sliced bread? Huh. A lot of these, like, okay, Border City Stretch, like, now that I think about it, okay. Sister Abigail is in TNA. Fuck. Shell Shock, yeah, I'll just do that. Let's see. To hit Shell Shock on Shingo. Because I need an impactful move rather than a submission. Yeah, we'll do that. Shell Shock was the Sister Abigail. Oh, great. more Gaijin doing the same goddamn finisher in a Japanese ring. No, I think what was Sabin? Yeah, Cradle Shock. That's what his was. Minor success, minor defeat, low. There we go. And that'll be it there. All right. Oh no. Shibata versus Mochi. Oh god. I guess we should have the boys come out. So Katsuyori Shibata comes out, but so does Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar. No, actually, I'm just gonna make it Angle. Lesnar and Everhart aren't gonna be here just yet. So Shibata out with Angle. Angle puts him over as next heavyweight champ. And says Brock is ready for tomorrow. There we go. All right. Shibata gets seconded by Tanahashi. Nobody ever mentions it ever again. we just get someone big. Like Okada just comes out with him. No one even acknowledges Okada is just there with Shibata. He just stands there like, yeah. Yeah, so his just about the only thing he can really do is just be over. So there we go. And put that there. And I guess we could do a little Katsuyori Shibata, Misaki Mochizuki, sex appeal, Shibata sex appeal. What is Shibata's sex appeal? Is it? I think that's higher than Sonata's. Have I seen Black Butler? I have not. Saban's nickname in ROH is so stupid. What is Saban's nickname in ROH? I'm kind of fearful now. Constellation. Huh. Let's see. Shibata and Mochi share a respect handshake after the match. Just like 2 minutes on that. I guess it probably puts Shibata over more than anything. There we go. Chima and Shane Hollister. Who should put this match over? Constellation Chris does something. Let me see this. Chima. Hollister should go over just to give people an aneurysm. Shane Hollister. God, what did he do last year? Shit, what did Shane Hollister do last year? I'd like to see. Let's go all the way back. I just want to see what the fuck he did. Did I use him day one? Did I use him at all? I feel like I did. Did I not? Was Shane Hollister not even on the card last time? Did I miss something? Done Osprey. Did I not even put Shane Hollister on the card last year? There we go. Hollister out. Is glad to. Oh yeah, that's right. He was injured. He was quote unquote injured at the time, so he wasn't able to make it. That's right. Hollister out is glad to. Was glad to be healthy this time to be able to compete in Japan. Just a quick little, hey, how you doing? Glad to finally be here. I wasn't here last year. There you go. Injured, aka can't fucking work. A Shane Hollister-less card is a good card. Jesus. Come on. Let me see here. I'm trying to think. Do I want to post or do I just want to go to the next deal? Chima just after the match does the Bret Hart thing. Even though he won, he just does AEW in in the air. Hashtag good hearts. I should just, Matt Jackson comes out and he's like, man, I'm so glad for you. I'm so happy. I don't know why people hate Shane. I really don't. I told my roommate and he's like, well, you must have pushed him too hard. And I'm like, I really didn't. Let me see here. Please read the first segment's name out loud. Big R entrance interrupted by Cedric, who they brawl around the ring. Yeah, I know. Here. Where they brawl around the ring. There. Around the building. Kenny Omega. If Kenny Omega's coming out, we need the Elite. Nick Jackson. There we go. The Elite out. Should he heal it up? I'm thinking he should heal it up a little bit. Omega is thankful for his... well, maybe he wouldn't be thankful. Maybe he should heal it up. I'm trying to think. Aren't they ambiguously gay? Yeah, sort of. That's why I don't mention it much, because it's ambiguous. TEW is not real life. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't really switched it much. The Elite out. Omega is glad to make his name in America and have left Japan. Post-match rubdown. I think that would be maybe good enough there. There we go. Remember the Wolves are country singers? Remember when I used the Wolves? I'm kind of shitting on myself right there, but yeah. We have yet to have a single crooning concert. I don't think you were here for when we did do a concert. I forgot when it was, but we absolutely did do an American Wolves country concert. I forget who it was against, but they absolutely did. Omega and BB Hulk. So Omega beats him. Here we go. I feel like we should at least play to that. So he can sell. Oh, maybe them doing promos isn't the best of ideas. Yeah, that's all right. Omega celebrates as Bucks pose as they throw out shirts. I'm trying to think what I want. Let me see here. We need a Bob Sapp concert. Throw out shirts. Showing the money they made in America. The gimmick is literally we're throwing out t-shirts because we could afford to just give away shirts to these Japanese fans who didn't like us, and we made so much money in America we could just afford to throw these at you. Alright, Naruki Doi, Yamato. I think I'm just gonna have this. So, let's see. Big match intros for Doi and Yamato. Start off with stare down before the match. Before the there we go. 3 minutes. Yeah, we could do 4. I'd say a decent success because we're putting it over like it's a big thing. And then we need Naruki Doi. Yamato implode before our eyes like it already hasn't happened at least twice before. I guess we could do Sho and Yo show up. Yeah, Sho and Yo show up. They don't do anything though because that's not going to help. Selling and entertainment, I think, is the two best things right here. Yeah, because he can entertain people, and he can generally sell. Monster Max, celebrate in the ring. Let's see. To close the show is Yamato limps out, and I'll even put Yamato in there as selling. So success and then minor successes here. And I guess it's neutral because he already lost, so I'm not putting a huge thing on that. I think that's it. I think I've hit everything now. I don't think there's anything else left. So is Tozawa a mega facer in Japan? He's like the awkward racist in the southern states we try to ignore. I don't know. I think he would be a heel who thinks he's a face in Japan. I think that's how he would be. I'd like to think that he's still a heel, but he thinks he's a big time face in Japan. I don't think it'd be a Bret Hart thing where they would just straight up like embrace him, like, yeah, hate the white people. hate Hate all the non-Japanese gaijin. I think that's it. I think we've hit pretty much everything. Unless there was anything else I wanted to put in there. After you said that, he needs to be a fully fledged face. It's current year. Hating white people makes you a face. Oh God. I'm thinking that's it. I'm looking around. Let me look at my roster. I think I used everyone in the roster, right? I believe so. All right. So the rewritten show isn't all that bad, honestly, and we still get the main matches happening. So it's not too bad. And I think everything's within the frame that I want it to be in. So, all right, cool. Man, I know there are going to be a couple of matches here, especially this opening match is probably going to die, but hopefully the rest of it carries. So let's see what happens. By the way, I just wanted to see if there was anyone. Ooh. Aja Kong might be. It's too bad she's retired. I don't know. I'd probably use Aja Kong for something tomorrow, even if it was a pre-show. I might still do it, even for like a what is it? Just at an angle. I don't think there's really anyone else that I would really care too much about. Why is Super Crazy here? Ultimo Dragon. Hey, Ultimo Dragon's here. Yeah, I think everyone else. Cool. All right, let's run the show before this takes too long. All right. We're going to start off pre-show segment. Of course, we got the ignition match of Cedric Alexander, Big R, Shimizu. Shimizu attacked him last month at the pre-show for Blackout, so now we get this match here in a bit of a pre-show Hawkeye Pro versus Dragon Gate match. Looks at Midnight's Attitude Era roster. Why is super crazy here? And Big R comes out for his entrance where he is attacked by Cedric Alexander, and they brawl around the area and the crowd a little bit. Didn't have much heat. Everything was kind of blah. But you know what? It's a pre-show match. I don't really mind all too much. But that match is done. Big R with a football tackle. I really should have put shot put slam. I'm going to just steer here. Yeah, let's just do that. Puts him away, and Big R Shimizu getting the win over Cedric Alexander. Just a little bit of a pre-show warm-up before we get to the main show, which is happening now in front of a sold-out Ryogoku Sumo Hall. Starting off, Kevin Kiley, the first guy out for 2K Enterprises, introducing the man who finally has been snapped out of the sort of deal that he was in. Finally remembered who he was, and he is in full Lady Beard getup, and he has a match coming up. But first, we have a Deadlift Lolita concert to start off the show, which didn't really die, but wasn't the best. Nonetheless, Deadlift Lolita, Lady Beard, and Reiki Saiki coming out to do a concert before this match here. Yep, that's exactly what I figured was going to happen here. Nonetheless, I still did the match. Lady Beard versus Yosuke Santa Maria in an evening gown match. Kind of died to death. Actually, it wouldn't have done too bad if one of them is at least a low. Oh shit! I should have made one of them a lower mid card guy. I think it would have been fine. Fuck, that's right. I could have done that Lolita concert. What? That's the name of their band. Deadlift Lolita. Lady Beard and Reika Saiki. They're a goddamn band. Look it up. Decent enough performances, I'd say. It's just the fact that they were openers. And I should have just made Lady Beard a lower mid-carder for a show. Because I gotta reorganize it anyway for tomorrow, so yeah. God, I should have done that. In hindsight, I should have done that, but I'm not turning around and doing it again. That's all right. I'll let it die, and that'll be it. And oh yeah, Yosuke Santa Maria, of course, winning that. I didn't see if he did his finish. Either way, Monster Max coming out. They're kind of disgusted with what just happened because they care nothing for this Lady Beard Yosuke Santa Maria thing. But nonetheless, Monster Max coming out. Roppongi 3K are ready for their match, and Kira Tozawa puts them over. And also Doi once again plugging his match for the main event. He's got his boots tied. He's ready to go. He is ready for his main event and plans on showing his dominance over Yamato once again. And that leads to Roppongi 3K versus Flamita and Dragon Kid, which actually did quite well for the way all these guys did. I think, Sho and Yo putting on a good enough performance. Flamita and Dragon Kid putting on a good one. Flamita and Dragon Kid showed excellent chemistry tagging together. Ooh, good to know. That's good to know. Flamita and Dragon Kid doing it. It really kind of feels like it should make sense, but yeah. Either way, Roppongi 3K getting the win here after a diving elbow. Sho getting the victory on Flamita in that match. I see you rated Dragon Kid on his age. It shows. Either way, he still did pretty good. But there you go. Super weak. Acknowledging Japan #1. You know. Maybe he thinks that like Ladybeard's just doing some like like I don't know if there's such a thing as yellow face, but maybe that's what Akira Tozawa thinks Ladybeard's doing. Either way, Roppongi 3K getting the win over Flamita and Dragon Kid. A successful outing for them. Does Yo have an alt? I'm not sure if he's a champion caliber name and put the straps on him. I mean, he'd probably just go back to being Yohei Komatsu. That'd be about it. Then we get Lois and Gobernables coming out. Put the rice patty hat on him. Oh my god. Lois and Gobernables coming out, or at least sans Naito and Takahashi. But Jericho comes out with his tag team. Sonny Ono was yellow face, to be honest. He got a point. Yeah, he insults the audiences. The audience calls them fuck faces, and just is miserable to be back in Japan. But once again, he's ready for La Sombra and Sonata to win their match so they can get the hell out of here. And we get La Sombra and Sonata versus Uha Nation and Pac. And decent enough match for all of them here. Wow, they all kind of... Sonata and La Sombra doing a lot better than Pac and Nate and Uha did. But that might just because they've had more time in the spotlight. Either way, Uha Nation and Pac doing quite a decent enough job. But nonetheless, Los Ingobernables getting the win over them. Using some underhanded tactics as Chris Jericho sort of distracted Pac as he looked to hit the what is it, Black Arrow now? What is it? I don't know if they I don't think he calls it Red Arrow. I think it might be Black Arrow. I can't remember. Either way, he was looking to dive off the top. Didn't. Jericho distracted him. That allowed Los Ingobernables to get the victory. And there you go. Pac incensed by this as Jericho kind of drags La Sombra and Sonata out, and they celebrate their win. Sonny Ono, Mr. Litigation, defending Japanese honor and being a walking caricature. You know what's kind of funny is I'm pretty sure Sonny Ono lives in Iowa. I think I remember hearing something about that he's like a used car salesman. I can't remember. That was what I thought. I can't remember what he's doing, but I'm almost certain that Sonny Ono nowadays actually lives in Iowa and is a car salesman. That's what I thought. But yeah. Either way. According to Wikipedia, you're correct. I'm trying to now I need to see, like, I don't know if Wikipedia shows that he said he's living here. Either way. Let me see here. The whole lawsuit was that he had to be if that's a gimmick or he wouldn't have a job. Yeah. That sounds about right for WCW. Cleanup crew coming out with Alex Shelley. Tama puts himself over as a Japanese legend. He tells the audience to soak it in because, Tama Tonga is back in Japan. And puts himself over as a big deal when he was here. And, Shelley looks uncomfortable with the whole thing as Joe and Rude kind of eyeball him as well. But yeah, Tama putting himself over for the cleanup crew here against Shingo Takagi, Brother Yashi, and Magnum Tokyo. Decent enough match. Magnum Tokyo, obviously the weak link. He wasn't going to be. I think Punch would have done a better job, but unfortunately we couldn't get that. So yeah. Either way, cleanup crew obviously getting the win here. Tama Tonga, Torture Rack DDT. Oh, I forgot I changed it to a Torture Rack DDT. That's all right. Torture Rack DDT on Magnum Tokyo, which probably killed the old man, and gets the win. Decent enough little match, I guess. And I guess we'll just call it there. Tama picking up Shingo. Shingo still kind of dazed after it. And forces Alex Shelley to hit Shell Shock on him. Shelley doesn't really want to do it, but Tama kind of forces his hand and one punch Tominaga. I feel like one punch Tominaga would go over about as well as my gimmick idea of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Lee made. Which was really about two of the stupidest things. One of the stupidest things I think I've ever possibly tried to do. I haven't even tried to do it in the game, but it's kind of funny just to think about trying to do it. But yeah, Alex Shelley eventually, after basically being his hand forced by Tama, hit Shell Shock on Shingo, and is kind of brought in after that. Are we gonna get an unironic Aramanga Sensei gimmick? Who the fuck would be Aramanga Sensei? Insecticide. Oh, I forgot about that. We get a bit of a 12-minute intermission here with Styles and HBK after this kind of shit show. But we get Kira Tozawa, Tama Tonga, Kenny Omega, and the Young Bucks, and Pac all doing some various promos over the 12 minutes. Jericho to play Aramanga Sensei. Pac could be Black Arrow Manga Sensei. God damn it. So we get an intermission. We get some promos. I'm just gonna go on. Hopefully the second half should pick this all up. Katsuyori Shibata comes out with Kurt Angle. Angle puts him over, says that he's done very well for himself in the Grand Prix thus far. Considers him the next heavyweight champion, and also puts over Brock Lesnar for tomorrow night, saying that he is absolutely ready to face Bob Sapp in a fight tomorrow night. And that leads to Shibata versus Mochi. Shibata just carries Mochi to a halfway decent match, ends up tapping him out, and easy enough victory for Shibata. Does it in about 13 and a half minutes. Largely missable undercard. You really are a regular New Japan event. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But Shibata getting the win, and they share a respect handshake after the match as Mochi kind of puts over Shibata there. After that, we get Shane Hollister coming out and able to come out here, and he's very glad because last year he got hurt and was unable to come to Japan to compete and be a part of everything, and he's happy to be here this time around and being able to compete, and against someone like Chima, which we get now. Chima versus Shane Hollister, decent enough match, I guess. Chima getting the win in a basic, I guess, 22-minute match, a long match. I wonder if Shane's all that big, and I don't think he's all that popular in Japan, I would assume. I know Chima's perfectly fine, but there we go. Oh, goody. But nonetheless, Chima gets the win over Shane Hollister. Hopefully that makes some people somewhat happy. We'll see. Who cares? It's Chima. I mean, Shane Hollister will put him over. I mean, he was kind of angry about it, but he did it. And we get the Elite coming out for Kenny Omega's match. Omega's glad. Omega comes out, and he just kind of looks at everybody, and looks like perhaps he's going to be humble about the time that he has spent in Japan, but once again, kind of puts over America, says he's glad that he's able to go to America, leave Japan, and make his name there, and the Bucks seem to share that same sentiment before his match. Kenny Omega versus BB Hulk. Wow. Omega literally carried Hulk through this match. Literally carried Hulk. 88 to a 62. That absolutely was a carry job. And Omega beats BB Hulk with a one-winged angel. He got BB Hulk's chubby ass up for that, surprisingly. Say goodbye to half your audience. And it's salty bets, too. There's a salty verse or salty bets. I didn't see. I'll just go from 24 to like 10. It's like, nah, fuck you. Omega had a broken back from all the carrying. But Omega with a clean victory. Omega celebrates. The Bucks get on the mic real quick. Throw out T-shirts to say that to talk about the money that they've made in America doing this, and throw out T-shirts to say they can afford just giving out T-shirts to the Japanese audience. And then we get big match intros for Naruki Doi and Yamato for the main event. This hopefully goes over pretty damn well. Here we go. Naruki Doi versus Yamato. Thank you. Naruki Doi carrying Yamato to a 96. 95 to 79. Either way, Yamato looked like he was about to hit Galleria on Naruki Doi. And, shit, you know what I should have done is I should have had Taylor Mulligan come out and hit Yamato with that. That would have been nice to maybe have him there. It's like, oh, shit, there he is. But nonetheless, Naruki Doi ends up getting the win after Akira Tozawa interferes from Yamato and hits him, maybe kicks him. I don't know what he does. Nonetheless, Naruki Doi gets the victory. It might still be a 90 rated show. We had like one awful match, but then everything else was still in the 70s. So I think it all evens out enough to maybe at least get us like I'm going to say like an 86 or 87. But either way, Doi defeats Yamato with the Bakatari sliding kick after Akira Tozawa interferes on his behalf. And then we end the show with Monster Max celebrating in the ring. And Sho and Yo kind of hug it out with Doi and Tozawa. They maybe Sho and Yo lift Doi on their shoulders as he got the win in the main event. Yamato sort of helped out, limping out of the ring. I don't know. Do we have young boys for this? Do we just take guys from like developmental, like Colby Carino and Adam Page, just there as young boys? And 88, I used Magnum Tokyo too much and Lady Beard and Pac. Either way, it only gained popularity in 29 regions. That's all right. That just means that even with an 88, we're hitting our hitting the tops in some of these areas. Okay, we gotta first give props to Kenny Omega for his carry job. We gotta give props to Naruki Doi for his carry job, and Shane Hollister. I'm gonna tell him he's awesome for putting over Chima. Seemed pleased. He was pleased. Fuck? I think my roommate might have woken up. He's hearing a lot of moving behind me. He like fell asleep watching some sort of Marvel thing on YouTube. There you go. New Caristico feud. Night 1, okay. New storylines. King Ace versus Darkness Dragon and Mark Briscoe. Jesus. Kota Ibushi and Okada are going to be the next big storyline. That should be interesting. I like the fact that we were still good enough to be like one of the top shows. Yeah, a lot of these guys gone. Gotcha. Cody signed with that. BB Hulk and Mochi, that's fine, whatever. Buy rate of 0.49. Let me see how much better that is compared to Blackout. Let me see here. 248, 243. Okay, so just a little bit. Just a smidge. 88's pretty damn good. I like that. Sold out Sumo Raigoku. And you know what we should do here? Relationships. Hey, All Japan, let's try to end that relationship. Big Japan, we don't need that. DDT, I might keep DDT. Kaientai Dojo, I don't need that shit. I don't know if PWG wants to end the relationship either. I probably kind of hosed myself with this. I forgot Resistance Pro Wrestling still wants to work with me, or still at war with me. I don't ever see anything about that. I don't know what I'll have with DDT, but I'll use that maybe. I think that's just about it then. Let me see. For night one. Night one's taken care of. In the books. Night two. Okay. Anyone unhappy right now? Let's see. We made a lot of money though on that. I gotta say we did make a lot of money. Look at that pay-per-view revenue. We're about to make another huge chunk of money in pay-per-view revenue. By the way, I think before the month ends, I need to spend this money because they're going to be taking a lot out for tax. Like if you see when I make like a lot of money here, they take a huge chunk out for taxes, and I could definitely utilize $865,000, or like here as well where I made a bunch of money. So I think I'm going to go over here, view my own broadcaster, and I think we're going to start throwing some money down on other things here. I have 4.6 million, so I think I could start throwing some. We'll get some coverage in. Should I do Canada first instead of Japan? Nah, we'll do Japan. There we go. A little bit of an increase in coverage. Now we're in USA and Japan. Save that. There we go. All right. So our little network is now tiny in the USA and tiny in Japan. We'll probably, once I get about 2.6 million, I'll probably go to Canada. So yeah, just at least spend some of that money to make it worth it. I should spend some more money here too to make some people happy. Like here. Like, let's give her 11,000. She's still annoyed. God damn you. Kushida. Yeah, I can't have my champ be that annoyed. Let's give him like 15. He's still annoyed. Why is he annoyed, by the way? He was furious at the fact that oh yeah, I forgot. He's furious at the fact that he had to lose to Pete Dunne. And Gargano's annoyed. Why? Something that happened back in November, for fuck's sake. Here, We'll give him like a whole, basically a whole month's worth here of bonus. There, see, now he's happy. All right, I'm going to do auto push here because I know we completely screwed everyone's push up. And now we're at least changing it. We at least change it back. All right, and I think we're good. So yeah, I guess we'll just move to Sunday. All right. Hopefully, because Dragon Gate has a show tonight, hopefully I had enough wherewithal to not give them people who need to work tonight. I'm pretty sure I didn't do that. I think I was pretty good on making sure I didn't do that. So we'll see what happens. We're just going to go straight into night 2 because we already talked about night 2 already. So, all right. Sanderson, Shibata, Omega, Doi, Dunn, Devitt, Hollister. Cool. None of them I don't think I need. Dunn. Nope. Don't need any of them. Cool. I could do without them. They can go work Dragon Gate tonight. Don't care. Back to Raigoku Sumo Hall. Assign it. Sell the place out. By the way, let me see. Oh my god, I can't even remember the name. What's the name? Wow, why can't I remember the name of the big Budokan? Oh shit. Is it Nippon Budokan? Nippon Budokan. I think I could have damn near sold out Budokan if I wanted to. Budokan I'll do next year. How about that? Did you catch the Chima Mochizuki art? What the fuck? Oh, you retweeted. Okay. I thought you had like a stroke for a second. I don't think I did. I'd have to check that out after this. So technically, I think I could probably sell out Budokan, but I'll do that next year. If there is a next year for this. I just realized it's like, yeah, if there's one, we'll do it. All right, let's add our pre-booking stuff here. Let's put. All right, we're gonna start off with Reina's Leva Corp. I think is gonna be probably one of our openers. We'll give it 19. Oh, okay. Oh, that's kind of cool. Uzuki doing okay. To Mika. Oh my god. Sorry, some Idolmaster / wrestling art is yeah. Oh, you made beautiful Hollister song from 2015 to inspire. It looks very constipated. Much good for Piro. Jesus Christ. That's a pretty good picture. I know what that promo's from, too, because I've used that promo in some... I know the exact promo you got that picture from, by the way, Mortimer. Because I've used that same promo before for stuff. See, as the Idolmaster girls doing wrestling moves this guy does. Nice. Women's tag. Oh, I had an idea for Anime Iowa coming up in July that I want to do. I want to, because for as much as I enjoy hockey isn't big in Japan, but I want to try to make like a hockey jersey that's anime related. I have no idea what to do unless I can find a way to get like the Idolmaster logo put on it. I have no idea exactly how I would make it, how I would get a an anime hockey jersey printed up. Let's see here. Let's give that to... Oh, I know who's going to win. Which one of you? Let's make it Athena. Athena will take the win. So, open match, decisive win. We'll slow build it. Do I want a decisive win? Maybe I'll do a tainted win. Yeah, we'll make it tainted. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I think just having them lose clean in their in their country here is gonna not go over too well. By the way, I don't think they're gonna put over Athena. They might have Rush put them over. We'll see what happens here. No, they'll put them over. Okay, that works. Okay, so Leva Corp Reina's, Leva Corp stealing it. Let's see here. We're going to do Dash and Leva. I might change this up, change up how this works, because I feel like Dash and Leva is going to do a lot better than what it could. Ooh, this could be our storytelling match too. Because I feel like if I give them like 19 minutes or so, they'll do A-okay. Dash, storytelling, open match, call it in the ring, decisive win, and we'll slow build that too. There we go. Women's title on the line. I'll probably change up where everything's at. I just need to put this stuff in. Brock Lesnar, Bob Sapp. It's not going long. It's definitely not going long. Should I put Wild Brawl? Nah. Domination by Brock. Script this. Make it decisive. All out. And let me see here. Let's see. Stoppage finish. There we go. Yeah, this wasn't going to go very long. Here, I'll give it like 4 minutes. How about that? But yeah, this wasn't meant to go very long. We could just easily script this. I wonder how they're going to, because this is literally the only place I could probably get a half decent match out of SAP because of Japan. To be fair, Bob Sapp has become huge over. Look at how big Bob Sapp is starting to become in America already. But yeah, the fact that he's at least got some level of popularity there. But yeah, Brock is just gonna beat his ass. Oh, less than specifications. 5 minutes. All right, 5 minutes. It's just gonna be uncomfortable for 5 minutes as Brock is just beating the shit out of him. Kushida and Tozawa. All right. Oh, God. How long could these two go? These two can go for a little while, I think. 88 Stam and 84. Okay. And this is the heavyweight title match. We need this to go a little bit. I'm not trying to do like Ring of Honor 2010 deals where everything, like, where all their main events went like 35 minutes. But at least a decent amount of time. Maybe 25. I think these guys could pull off a great match. Kushida getting the victory here. Open match. Call it. I don't know if it could be called in the ring. This should be called in the ring. Let me see here. 82 Psychology. Kushida's was 78. We'll give him a shot. We'll give him a shot to call it in the ring. Slow build it. Decisive win. There you go. Actually, we'll get botched interference on Tozawa by... Should it be Doi or should it be Sho and Yo? I feel like Sho and Yo would be... You know, they got that nice win, and then they're just going to be like... Then they're just going to be nerds who accidentally fucking hit Tozawa and screw up everything. I feel like that's a better idea. All right, so we need to add in our GP matches. Hawkeye Pro Grand Prix. We first have Beretta and Juice. There we go. Hawkeye Pro GP. And let's give it, Jesus, how long could they, let's see. I mean, it's not going over 20, obviously, but we'll give them some time. We'll have them go out. We'll have them go all out for like 14 minutes. I think that'll be cool. Unfortunately, the Juice will not be on the loose tonight, though. That's gonna be a bit. It's gonna be a bit disheartening. No Sapporos will be flowing. No balls deep in Japanese women. It's Beretta's night. Yeah, we gotta have Nakamura and Naito. So Hawkeye Pro Grand Prix and Shinsuke Nakamura, Tetsuya Naito. There we go. Hawkeye Pro GP. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Going to the time limit. Gonna be a draw. Open match. Call it in the ring. Where is it? Time limit finish. I don't even think these guys need to... I think these guys both probably have the stamina to not even have to slow build it. Ooh, these guys could be my storytelling guys also, too. I think these guys might be the better storytellers, honestly. And we'll leave... who the fuck was it? Was it Dash and Leva? Yes. This will just be a regular. There we go. Nakamura and Naito for the GP. Yeah, I'm going to rearrange everything here in a second. I just need to put the matches in that need to be in. So we'll have something. We'll have a match, or we'll have an angle changing this up. We'll have an angle that leads to why he's gonna have a match. But Sami Sabay, Taylor Mulligan, Hawkeye Pro GP, and 8287. 84, 69. Let's give it 18. Oh God, how long am I going now? 160. Okay, so I got time. I got time to burn right now. Taylor Mulligan getting the victory there. We're gonna open it up. We're gonna call it in the ring. We're gonna slow build it, decisive win. Just all the little hallmarks of television title match. Oh, Sammy is furious. Okay, hang on. You know what? I think it'll be fine if we keep him strong. All right, and protect him. All right, if he doesn't at least put him over. If he doesn't put him over at this point, then yeah. All right. Well, you know what? Just to no. You know what? Fuck it. Nakamura put him over. Sammy can put him over. And I know there's a huge difference in popularity, like 88s, 87s, and he's like in the 50s. But I think we need to put it'll put him over. It'll definitely put him over, at least in Japan. Yeah, we're not gonna put the title on the line. He's furious. Who gives a shit? He'll get a nice chunk of money after this. We'll give him some money. He'll be fine. And Io Shirai is not around, so Hiromu is not going to be wrestling Io, but we are giving him a match. So we're getting Hiromu, and where is he at? Nick Jackson. Now this one will probably do gangbusters. All right, this one we can probably have it go a good 21 minutes, and probably needs to go about that long too. Ooh, let's put Hiromu over. We'll make it an open match, slow build it, and decisive. Here we go. All right, now we'll rearrange where everything's going to go. Okay, let me see here. So Beretta Juice should probably go here. Nakamura and Naito should probably go. You know what we're gonna do? Lesnar and Sap, I think I'm gonna use to calm the crowd. I don't know how well that's gonna work, but we'll calm them down before we get to our main event. Actually, we'll put Dash and Leva ahead of it, so we have at least a couple matches. We have at least one match to warm up Kushida and Tozawa. And Sammy and Taylor Mullen going to go here. Takahashi and Nick Jackson will go here. I think that's probably where I'll sit it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think that'll be good. All right, I think that'll be good. I almost kind of want to put Reina's and Leva Corp ahead of that though. I don't know where there's a good place to put it though, except maybe after Nakamura and Naito. Get the GP matches out of the way, technically. That's all right. I'll just put it there. Reina's and Leva Corp. Let's put Ayako Hamada, Arisa Nakajima, Hikaru Shida, and Kaho Kobayashi. Who can talk? I think Shida can talk. Hamada can talk. I always look at this and I always don't remember who can cut promos. And it's really just Hamada, but I'm going to give Shida a shot and not Kobayashi. Minor. All right. Reina's out with Shida and Kaho. Shida puts them over as longest reigning women's tag champs. Wallmans. There you go. 4 minutes. Has it been 2 hours already? Jesus. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I spent the first 15 minutes trying to reorganize my card. There we go. Hollister looked like an absolute champ as AAW champ. Yeah, he looked good. He looked good, at least at that point. Yeah. There we go. All right. Let me look and see. All right. Reina's Levacorp. Obviously, we need to have Athena, Courtney Rush, Marisa Nakajima, Ayako Hamada. Selling. Levacorp celebrate up the ramp as Reina's. Let's see. I could probably get a pick from that match, honestly, because so when I'm really bad at like canceling services that I don't need to have. So a while back when I was making like a video for Shane Hollister headlining Anniversary, I got AAW Pro because I was like, well, that's the best place I'm going to be able to find footage. And it was very easily. So I could probably go back and go to that match because I still have AAW Pro. So, and they have all the stuff going back from there. So probably easy enough to do that if I just look. I just need to remind myself to do that. As Reina's are in disbelief and sad. Did I do the? No, I definitely did that right. 3 minutes, I guess, and I'd say success because hey, they get their big like bump from beating the Reinas on their own in their own country. I don't know why. When you said he looks like an absolute snack, I'm like, oh, this is taking a turn. Yeah, I knew about the Scarlet Bordeaux thing too, but yeah, I wasn't sure. Juice Robinson, Entertainment. Juice should probably come out with a day one guy too, just so people remember them. Nah, Juice will come up by himself right now. Juice comes out. Let me see. Juice comes out with big entrance. Greeting fans and giving women his I was gonna say his number, but his his hotel room key. He's gonna do the Rhett Titus gimmick here in Japan for a night. Success. It's gonna be a pretty big success at least. Put him the fuck over with that. And let's see here. Beretta, Juice. Beretta, surprised at his win. but walks away happy. Juice is very sad. And Charlie Brown walks out. I hope that's at least I don't know if there's a way. Let me see here. If you put Charlie Brown walk and you can get an idea. Yes, okay. You can easily probably find a video or a GIF or a picture of at least what I mean by Charlie Brown walk. And there we go. Give me 1 second. There we go. 3 minutes, I guess. Yeah. Selling. Let's do success, and well, I mean, he already lost, so that's kind of a defeat already. There we go. Nothing happened there that's extra defeatist, other than the Charlie Brown walk. Sami Sabay, Taylor Mulligan. Oh yeah, we need to start building up some of this too. We should probably have. Yeah, we'll do Brother Ray, Paul Levesque. Ray comes out, has Levesque out. Thanks for running HPW while he was gone, but reinstates Mulligan. And then Taylor Mulligan coming out. So entertainment. 5 minutes, I'd say. Well, six, I'd say. We need a little bit of time for him to be like, hey, thank you. I appreciate you taking over while I was here. You can leave now. And I'm reinstating Taylor Mulligan. Work without a script? Sure. Let's just take the scripts off all of them. And Mulligan comes out, beats Sammy. Taylor Mulligan, Sami Sabay. Maybe Paul Levesque should still be somewhere out there. Levesque is not happy at Mulligan, as Mulligan beats down on Sammy. And let's see. Tells him to get in. Basically, he's just punching. He just once again just wailing on Sammy after the match while telling Levesque to get in. There we go. I'd say it's a major success. It's definitely a minor defeat still here. There we go. We want to put over Mulligan as just a right jackass. Just a real piece of garbage. I think that'll help. Hiromu Takahashi and Nick Jackson. Hiromu out, has no opponent for the GP, and wants someone to come out so he can compete for everyone. There we go. 4 minutes. Comes out, does his thing. Nick Jackson, of all people. Hiromu Takahashi. Nick Jackson. Nick out alone. Wants to put everything behind them, as they had no real fight after their breakup last. So a nice little reminder with this that a year ago they were, I don't think they were tag champs. I don't know. I don't think they won the tag titles at that. I think they had lost the tag belts. Yeah, they had lost the tag belts at that point. But as of a year ago, they were still a tag team and looking for the titles. So they never really had a big blowout match between them. And wants to kind of put everything behind them here. Nick kind of wants to put everything behind them as he just wants to make sure, hey, we kind of had that Los Ingobernables, Young Bucks, Elite thing, but we never settled our differences, and that's the big point with that. And let me see here. Let's do Hiromu, Nick, and Matt. Hiromu and Nick stare at one another and then furiously make out. Stare at one another and then shake hands. Matt runs in and Young Bucks super kick. Whoops. Super kick Hiromu. Actually, you know what? And Nick backs him off. I think that's actually a nicer part of the story. I think the idea that Matt Jackson comes in going, yeah, we gonna just kick his ass now, right? No. This is kind of a respectful moment. I think that's a better option. Like, hey, nah, we're fine. Just don't worry about it right now. Nakamura and Naito. Ooh. I feel like I need something before. I don't know if I need a big entrance or what I need. I think I am going to do that. So, Shinsuke Nakamura and Tetsuya Naito. Naito doesn't really do big entrances, though. So maybe Nakamura. Nakamura. Elaborate entrance for his big return to Japan. Like a good 5 minutes. I don't know what they would have. I'm not sure. But it definitely is a bit of a help here. Naito is probably the kind of guy who would come out just in his t-shirt and hat. Maybe he might wear a suit, like a tearaway suit, but that's about it. And let's see here: Shinsuke Nakamura, Tetsuya Naito. I think there's gonna be a lot of respect being thrown around here. Naka and Naito selling their battle, stand up and show respect. Maybe not even a handshake with taunts. How about that? Like Nakamura does. I don't know what his taunt is that would be somewhat respectful. Maybe he does the eye taunt as well. Show respect with Naito's eye pose. I think maybe that would be an interesting bit there. Like they're sore, and then Nakamura, to show his respect, does Naito's eye pose. Naito does it as well, and then leaves. I really respect your United States title run. All right, Prince Devitt. Oh, shit. Oh, that's right. Oh, I shouldn't have. Oh, damn it. Because he wasn't wrestling, I didn't think he was going to be here. Oh, shit. All right, well. Bob Sapp. Pete Dunne's going to come out. Oh, no, Dunne can't. I'm such a tool. Chris Hero can come out, though. As can Adam Cole. Sapp out with Hero and Cole. Devitt and Dunne are missing. But Sapp is ready for his fight. I feel like he, too, would have an elaborate entrance. Just because Bob Sapp has elaborate entrances. Yeah. I guess it'd at least be minor successes here. They come out. It's at least half a rock and roll fight team. I think kicking someone in the dick is a legitimate wrestling move. You weren't given the low key bury you because you can't speak English well enough. So we get that, and then we get Lesnar and Sapp. Ooh. Trying to think how I want to build. I think Lesnar just comes. Well, no, here. Brock Lesnar, Bob Sapp. I think it needs to be built like an MMA deal. So Lesnar and Sapp, MMA intros for their fight. I'd say 3 minutes on that. Definitely kind of puts them over a little bit because it makes it feel like a huge deal. Then we're getting Lesnar versus Sapp, and then Lesnar just annihilates him for 5 minutes. So then we get Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, is Katsuyori Shibata also? Oh, crap. All right, Jordan Everhart, and then Bob Sapp is going to get carried out by Chris Hero and Adam Cole. Actually, we're going to do Menace. I don't think Bob Sapp can sell, can he? This is probably not going to be great. Oh, well. Entertainment. Everhart's probably going to do entertainment as well. Makes sense. And they'll sell, I guess. They'll sell the beating that had happened to Sapp. Lesnar celebrates in the ring with Team Angle as Hero and Cole drag Sapp out. 4 minutes. Definitely puts them over. Puts them over. No injury risks there. Storyline. Sapp already got his ass handed to him. No need to pour that much salt in the wounds. Dash and Leva. Oh, Jesus. So Dash is definitely coming out with Kagetsu, Hazuki, and Minoru Suzuki. Oedo Tai entrance as let's see. Dash is front and center and ready to go. And I guess entertainment. Maybe they don't need to do that. Not rated. Not rated. What can Suzuki could probably do fine. Yeah, Suzuki is front and center. Front and center, and here. Suzuki puts her over. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. Angle. Oh god, I accidentally did auto name, didn't I? God damn it. Alright, hang on. Oedo Tai entrance. Dash is front and center as Suzuki puts her over as the example set. And I guess minor success because they get their little group entrance here. And I think we put that there. Dash. Leva's definitely coming out. Let's see here. Leva out. Oh god, maybe she shouldn't talk. I mean, that's Leva could talk, but yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be what I want to do. Maybe we'll do a pre segment here. Leva Bates here. I think that's what we're gonna do. Leva Bates, Athena, Courtney Rush, Entertainment, Selling. Leva Corp. Whoops. Leva Corp in their locker room. Celebrate the tag title win. Leva plans to bring back the women's title. Belt. Yeah, whatever. And I guess 4 minutes. Minor successes. And I think right there is probably where we want. Yep. All right. Dash Chisako, Leva Bates. All right. Dash. Kairi. Dash celebrates her win. Kairi's music hits. He runs down to brawl with her as staff try to separate. Separating. There we go. And Oedo Tai would probably do that as well, but that'll be part of the staff and everything else. A good 5 minutes here. I think it'll at least put both of them over. Definitely low injury risk, I'd say. And all right. Main event. Oh god, I'm at 230 minutes already. Holy shit. I didn't even think about this. I need to bring some of this stuff down. Hang on. I didn't even realize I am already over on time. Jesus, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about it. That was not something that even crossed my mind. Hang on. Let's see here. No, I still need that. That's still a pretty decently big angle. We can go 4 there, I guess. And this can go 3. And the SAP entrance, Brock Lesnar, MMA intros. That's probably maybe 2 minutes. I still need a little bit of time here. Let's see. We do 3 minutes here. I might actually take the opening promo out. I'm not sure yet. I might take the opening. I'll probably take the opening promo out here. Unfortunately for Shida and Kaho, they're not going to be around. They'll be here in spirit. Because I'll probably need the 6 minutes. Let's do Kushida, Tozawa, Kushida, Akira Tozawa. Big match intro for a heavyweight title match. And 3 minutes. 2 minutes. Overness. Puts them over. I want this to have a big match feel. There we go. And then final segment could be 4 minutes long. All right. Kushida, Akira Tozawa, Naruki. Oh, yeah, Doi's not there. That's right. He's busy doing other stuff. Sho and Yo. Kushida celebrates title win as Akira is pissed and smacks around Roppongi 3K for screwing up. There we go. Selling, and they'll sell because they're kind of getting smacked around. Imagine if one of them actually ends up injured because of this. Success. There we go. All right, there we go. 225 minutes. I didn't even. Did I even put a? Oh, I didn't even. Oh, these poor people don't even get an intermission for this one. Fuck yourself and your intermission. You're gonna sit in here and you're gonna enjoy all 3 hours and 45 minutes of this. Jesus. I feel like I could probably cut down at least one of the matches and make it a little bit better, but I think I'll be good. I could probably cut down like Hiromu Nick Jackson. Instead of 21 minutes, it's like 13 or so, and they just go balls to the wall. But I feel like giving Nick Jackson a one-on-one big-time match, see how well he goes, especially against someone like Hiromu. I'll just leave it as it is. I think it's probably good. As far as pre-show, probably won't deal with that too much right now. I think I'll just keep the pre-show out of it. Even though there's definitely a lot of guys we could be using. I won't worry too much about it right now. We used a lot of people over this past weekend. All right, I think we're good. All right. Yeah, it's only been a little over 2 hours at this point. Start the show. Here we go. Another sold-out night in Ryogokusuma Hall. And this time it is a pure Hawkeye Pro show. And we start off with the Reinas versus Leva Corp. Jesus Christ. This Ayako Hamada pulled off an 88. That is baller. These guys, I mean, Jesus Christ, they went balls out for the first match. And I guess saying balls out for 4 women doesn't completely make the most sense. But they went all out, man. Leva Corp, after a bit of cheating in 18 and a half minutes, get the win and take the titles away from the Reinas. And Leva Corp become the first two-time women's tag team champions as they steal the belts here in Japan. They celebrate up the ramp with the titles as Nakajima and Hamada are they're kind of sad because hey, they're at home. They were looking to walk away with some successful title defenses. They were the longest reigning champs and end up losing the titles here in Tokyo. Juice Robinson coming out in his hat and coat and everything else, looking as flamboyant as possible. Fireworks shooting out of his ass, sparklers on his nipples, or whatever the hell it was with his with his G1 in San Francisco. I think it was sparklers up his ass and fireworks shooting out of his nipples. I think I had that turned around. But he's got a big entrance. He's greeting fans. He's proud and very happy to be back in Japan. He has some spare room keys for his hotel room that he gives to some Japanese women at ringside. And he is ready for his match against Beretta, which does okay. Well, Beretta definitely did better than Juice. I think it's probably because Juice probably isn't as big in Japan as Beretta. But Superb Wrestling, decent reaction. Beretta with a surprising win in just over 14 minutes, tapping out Juice Robinson. And Beretta's going to get his 3 points here. That should get him, because I think he only had 1 point, so he gets his 3 here. And Juice not able to capitalize off of the momentum that he got from beating Naito about a week and a half ago. And Beretta's surprised at his own win, but he walks away happy. Juice is not so happy and hangs his head in shame. And Charlie Brown walks out as the Japanese women are shouting his name and shouting words of encouragement, but not happy to not have been able to be successful here in Japan for this match. We get Brother Ray coming out, and he calls out Paul Levesque as we get a bit of a promo time here with them. And Levesque comes out, and Brother Ray, tells him thank you for are you depressed? Is that why all your wrestlers are sad? No, I'm not depressed, but I feel like the Reinas putting over the fact that they were coming home to Japan and then losing would suck, and then Juice with all his weebiness, I guess he's not really weeb, I don't know, with all his love for Japan, or at least the women in it, would also be very unhappy to have lost. So I'm just thinking, how unhappy they would be to, have had so much that they were hoping for and then not have it work out. That's it. Also, I'm tired. But either way, Brother Ray thanks Paul Levesque for taking control and being the interim commissioner of Hawkeye Pro. Paul Levesque seems very confused about Brother Ray coming out and basically telling him he can leave. And but Brother Ray does quickly say that he felt that Paul Levesque he felt that he needed to do what he had to do. However, Brother Ray did not agree with banning Taylor Mulligan from the Hawkeye Pro Grand Prix. And his match with Sami Sabay is still on here in Japan, as he reinstates Taylor Mulligan and says that he is going to be continuing his time in the Grand Prix. As he takes on Sami Sabay, the television champion. Mulligan out, he gets his match against Sabay, and after, 18 minutes, Sami carries Mulligan through this. Jesus, a 92 from Sami. A 92. That's crazy. But, I guess Taylor Mulligan's not as big in Japan as anywhere else, realistically, but Jesus. I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden I just, look over on the side and I see, 4 names just drop out. I was like, holy shit. It seems like it wasn't even bots either. I see a couple of. Why is there someone in here called Host Giveaway? I don't give a shit. And another TTTV or another TTV viewer. There's a few bots that seem to be kind of coming around, but that's all right. Either way, Taylor Mulligan with a surprising win over the television champion as he pins him with a Galleria. Put the fucking strap on Sami, the other strap, not the crap strap. Hey, the TV title has got, I think it's at a 100. So it's as big, if not bigger, and more prestigious than the heavyweight title. But Taylor Mulligan doesn't really celebrate. He just grabs Sami and then just starts pummeling him while he's down. Paul Levesque is at ringside looking pissed off. He looks like he wants to get into the ring. And Taylor Mulligan wants him to get into the ring as he's beating up Sami. But nonetheless, a couple referees come down to get Taylor away from Sami as Levesque definitely looks like he wants to take off his coat and get into the ring. But Brother Ray also kind of around. Feels like that, it feels like there would be maybe a bit of a confrontation going on. But we leave that to Hiromu Takahashi coming out. And he has no opponent for the Grand Prix. And for as early as it is right now, he's going to get his 3 points right now because doesn't really hinge on much of anything. So Io Shirai is going to have to take a forfeit loss here, not being here tonight, and Hiromu has no opponent, but he still wants to compete for the people. He came to Japan. He wants to compete for everyone here in Ryogoku Hall, and he encourages anyone in the back to come out. And who he gets is Nick Jackson, his former tag team partner. Nick comes out by himself. He says he wanted to do this by himself. He didn't want anyone from the Elite coming in here and trying to deal with things. He didn't want it to be an Elite Los Ingobernables thing again. He just wanted it to be Hiromu and Nick. And talks about how a year ago they were still a tag team. And they sort of ended up breaking up because Nick joined his brother Matt and did the Young Bucks thing. But like he said, it was only a year ago that Bomb for Your Buck was a thing, and they never really had a big blowout. They just kind of put him behind them, and I'm sure there's still some lingering anger there, and Nick wants to put that behind him. And Nick wants to settle things once and for all with Hiromu about what happened nearly a year ago. And that leads to Hiromu versus Nick. God damn, Hiromu with a 96, Nick Jackson with a 91. Suffered from a lack of psychology. Who gives a shit? I need to. I keep forgetting to change that fisherman suplex to the time bomb. But 20 minutes. These guys put it all out there between each other. Hiromu ends up getting the time bomb on Nick Jackson and pins him. And Hiromu Takahashi getting the win over Nick Jackson here. Strong win for Hiromu as he continues his success in the GP. And they kind of are hurt. They're kind of sore after all of this, and they kind of stand up and stare at one another. And after what seems like forever, Nick holds out his hand. And they seem to have a bit of a respectful handshake. And it's at this moment that Mac Jackson comes running out and gets to the side of Nick and Hiromu and positions himself like he's about to super kick Hiromu. But before he can do that, Nick kind of gets up to Matt and kind of tells him not to. Kind of stops him from being able to super kick him and backs him off, as this was something that he just wanted to do by himself. And after all that, Nick Jackson backing away with Matt and leaves Hiromu there. It's happening. No more Bucks, just Buck versus Buck. It's not. I mean, it's just one disagreement. Shinsuke Nakamura coming out. It's his big return to Japan. It's been 1 year since he debuted in Hawkeye Pro Wrestling. He celebrates that with a big, elaborate entrance. Comes out, I would assume, maybe if it's more New Japan than anything else, he comes out with sort of that, I imagine, sort of a King of Strong style, like robe and crown, like he did at, Wrestle Kingdom 9? But either way, Shinsuke Nakamura coming out fairly elaborate, not too over the top because there's probably not a lot of room. But either way, he comes out in big dress form for this match against Naito, and that's pretty much what I assumed it was going to be. Nakamura and Naito have great chemistry. Goddamn, a 195 still couldn't officially get a 100 out of that. But sensational wrestling, fantastic heat. These two went 20 minutes to a time limit expiration. Naito, once again, I think that's his third draw now. Or no, he did lose. He lost to Juice. So Naito still winless in the GP. is only going to get 1 point. And but either way, Nakamura and Naito let it all out for 20 minutes. It is a absolute barn burner, and that it was a draw. If it wasn't a draw, it would have gotten 100. Either way, great match. Oh, and Nakamura and Naito were technically holding back. If this is them when they hold back, I can only imagine what they're like when they're both like on their game. Either way, they had a phenomenal match, and Nakamura and Naito end up drawing. They each get the 1 point, and that is it there. They sell their battle. They went at it for 20 minutes, really tried to put each other away, didn't make it happen. But they stand up and show respect as they kind of look at one another. Nakamura does Naito's eye pose. Naito gives the eye pose back as they roll out of the ring and give the props, and that is it for them. Now we get the big fight. Bob Sapp coming out with Chris Hero and Adam Cole. No Pete Dunne, no Prince Devitt. They are seemingly missing, as no one knows quite for sure where they're at. Perhaps after the confrontation between Devitt and Dunn. Actually, it kind of works out, because with the confrontation between Devitt and Dunn on Wednesday, not sure what might have happened to them beforehand. But maybe that's a mystery that will be solved on Wednesday. But nonetheless, Sapp is going to come out with Hero and Cole. He makes a bit of an elaborate entrance as well. You legit made this the main event. What the fuck is wrong with you? Wait, what? No, I didn't make Sapp and Lesnar. We still have a couple more fights after this. Lesnar and Sapp get some MMA style intros for their fight, as Brock Lesnar coming out, as they're getting their big time fight intros here, as we are ready for this match. 69, not bad, honestly, for the fact that it's an under 5-minute match. Extremely short match. Brock Lesnar just beating the high holy hell out of Bob Sapp, as brought the fans back down a little bit, which is probably perfect timing on all that. And Brock Lesnar beating the shit out of Bob Sapp for just under 5 minutes, as Sapp tried to keep himself in it, but nonetheless the referee eventually had to wave him off, as that was it, and Brock Lesnar taking the victory. And Lesnar sitting there with Angle and Everhart celebrating, as Cole and Hero also don't seem too happy, as they have to drag Bob Sapp's carcass out of the ring and help him to the back, as Lesnar celebrates in the ring with the rest of Team Angle. Oh yeah, Jordan Everhart hasn't been around too long, had some problems. Probably would have done even better if I hadn't given him the option to have entertainment. That's all right. Either way, we go to the back. Leva Bates with the rest of Leva Corp. They're celebrating their tag team title victory in the locker room. Athena and Courtney Rush happy to have the women's tag titles back around their waist, as Leva Bates now has her match for the women's title, and she's going to be going out there, and we'll see what happens here, as she's looking to take the title off Dash. And Dash Chisako coming out with the rest of Oedo Tai. She is front and center as Minoru Suzuki gets on the microphone and, talks about, happy to be back in Japan, but also puts over Dash Chisako as the example that needs to be set for not just women's wrestlers, but all wrestlers, as Dash proudly holding the women's title on her shoulder, or around her waist, maybe on her shoulder. But either way, Dash with the women's title, Suzuki putting her over as the example that needs to be set for wrestlers. And speaking of examples set, we have Dash versus Leva. Goddamn 92. Just over 19 minutes. Dash Chisako ends up getting the win with a hormone splash on Leva Bates. A pretty straightforward match between them. Dash just straight up beating Leva Bates. Leva did what she could, but Was unable to get any cheating off, was unable to do any of that, was just looking to try to get the win, but Dash was better tonight. And Dash celebrating her first official defense of the title. That's when Kairi Hojo's music hits, and she starts stomping out to the ring. And Oedo Tai seemed to be perhaps held back as she runs down to brawl with them. Oedo Tai coming in to try to break this up, as it's just a hockey fight. They just grab one another's collars and just start wailing punches like a hockey fight between Dash and Kairi. Oedo Tai trying to break it up. Maybe some young boys who are training in it with us who came trying to break it up. Referees coming down as they pull them apart, as Kairi is incensed with Dash, as obviously she is ready to try to fight her for the title. And we clear the ring out because it is main event time. Big match intros for champion and challenger Kushida with his first official title defense as the heavyweight champion. Akira Tozawa as the challenger, ready to go for this match. Heavyweight title match. Here we go in the main event. Damn, only an 87. I wonder what happened there. Lack of psychology. How? Both these guys have a lot of psychology, I think. Oh, well. Exceptional match. Kushida ends up with the locking in the Kushida lock on Tozawa. Sho and Yo tried to interfere on Akira Tozawa's behalf. They accidentally hit Tozawa. And Fuck's finish plus Kushida sucks. Kushida had an 86. Kushida ends up taking advantage of Sho and Yo's mistake. Locks Tozawa in the Kushida lock. Forces Tozawa to tap out. And Kushida makes his first official title defense of the heavyweight championship. And walks away with the victory here in Tokyo. Celebrates with the title in the ring, as Akira is helped out by Sho and Yo, who doesn't really need help carried out. He just smacks Sho and Yo up the ramp as he is pissed for them screwing this up. As I would assume much like any title defense in Japan with the IWGP belt, some confetti falls as Kushida celebrates amongst the crowd and around ringside, as Tozawa is pissed off and walks away. There we go. Half the women's division gets a 90 plus, and they don't have the awareness. That's a good point. Taylor Mulligan used far too much. Oh, you know what? Here, Sami Sabay needs to be told that he's awesome because he put over Taylor Mulligan. Shinsuke Nakamura needs to be praised for his performance. And Akira Tozawa, I think, will be praised for his performance as well. So, seemed pleased. He's happy, and he seemed pleased. There we go. And that was the pay-per-views. That was Tokyo Vendetta Night 1 and 2. God damn. I wonder who that's actually. Edwin Zeeberg. I wonder who that guy actually. I don't recognize him. I feel like I should, but I don't. Maybe he's like some old school WCW guy. Kind of changed his look a little bit. I don't know. Ooh, do I need a uh-oh, there's a war. Suggested Kumi should cool their formerly friendly relationship. Oh, that's right. I forgot. They probably didn't enjoy the fact that I was with them for like hostility continues between All Japan and us. The war begins between BJW and us. That's fine. K Dojo ended it with me. Hostility continues between us and PWG. Jordan Everhart doesn't connect with the fans, in my opinion. Oh, how great is it that Kurt Angle's saying that? We're going to war with Big Japan. Chad Gable's officially left. He's joined us. Naruki Doi, Kenny Omega, those guys. All right. There we go. Yeah, fuck my son. Wow. maybe a bad choice of words. So not as many pay-per-view buys for the second night, it seemed. But not bad, I guess. You know, for what was a decent night. He's my kayfabe son, and even I wouldn't push the guy. So we ended our relationships with a couple of places, and now Big Japan is pissed off at us. And let's see, we still have our thing with DDT. I accidentally made things hostile with All Japan, so we got a whole lot of stuff going on here. Of course, now we got DDT for talent trades if I need to use them, which honestly I think maybe only Tetsuya Endo would be the only guy I would even consider at this point. And even he's not really over. He's just extremely skilled. But I don't know. There might be a few other guys. Who knows? I screwed a lot of things up with my relationships now with other companies. So I now have to pay for that. But either way, we at least made it successful, and at least got over all that. So night 2 seemed to be a pretty big success, though. I'm glad that for coming out barely being able to sell out half of Korakuen Hall last year, we went and sold out Ryogoku Sumo Hall 2 nights in a row. Do we need a shitty road agent? No, I don't think we need a shitty road agent. Do we need a... I feel like Little Nate should be great. I almost want Little Nate just for the... I don't know. I'll at least save that. I don't know. Do we have... I think we might have enough referees, but I could get rid of one to get Little Nate. All Japan hates Hawkeye Pro because he's an Otaki. Oh my god. Alright. So there we go. I think I'll call it good because it's 2 in the morning. I should probably go and at least try to take a nap before I have to get up for work. Even though I took a long ass nap beforehand, I should probably try to nap again. But yeah, there we go. We are officially in May now. We'll have, let me see here. Actually, let me try to redo the schedule here because we do have festival at the end of the year again in Las Vegas. But I will say in 2 weeks, I will make it official. In 2 weeks, we'll be doing the return of Infamous. Infamous 48 will be back in action in 2 weeks. Let me see here. If we open the calendar, should show. Yep. Infamous 48 in 2 weeks. And we'll have a bit of a TV special there. Not quite sure what we're going to... Well, I kind of have an idea of at least a couple of the matches we're going to be doing. But we'll probably have some... definitely some non-Grand Prix matches here to deal with some of the stories that have been told. So we'll have that happen, and we'll see how well that goes. Kushida brought it down to a 95. Tag team at 100. Sami Sabay at a 95. Women's title at a 100. Tag titles at a 90. Jesus. All right. That's good. The trophy at a 100. That Grand Prix is going to be at a 100, I think, at the end of this one. So, feel pretty good about that. So, thanks, guys, for coming out. I greatly appreciate it. I'm just going to go ahead and save that, and I won't really worry too much about any of the other stuff that's in here right now. I'll deal with that, next time. So, appreciate you guys coming out, and if you're watching this on YouTube, I also appreciate you watching this as well. I feel like it probably wouldn't mean too much to try to give a host to New Legacy. I probably won't. I don't know. I could send them over there, but I think most of you will probably go over there anyway. So thank you. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time.